gonna start. Hi, welcome to Naked Tree Project. My name is Mei Yamanaka. I'm a dancer and choreographer and also a host of this event. This is final day of the event. Yay! First, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this project. Today you will see 5 videos. Those videos have different soundtracks, but one same video. In February this year, I was dancing in the woods and took a video. From that video, I got more inspirations to make longer video. As I was making it, I wonder what kind of music will be interesting. And I thought if this video could have different music tracks, that would be very cool. So I asked several composers and artists to contribute their work, and I received 15 amazing tracks. I didn't have planned to have this kind of event, but as I'm receiving amazing pieces, I want to share with more people, so I decided to have this event. I hope lots of people can know these amazing works and enjoy them. I'm so happy and lucky to collaborate with amazing talented artists. Thank you very much. Today I'm gonna share 5 tracks and 5 artists are here with me. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna introduce our first piece, music by Masako, Yokouchi, Sonotant. Hi Masako, could you introduce yourself and then talk about your music?
Okay. Hi everyone. Can you hear me well? Yes. Thank you. My name is Masako Yokouchi, Sonotant. Sonotant is my name for my solo composition. I play piano, cello, accordion, and I make music. So thank you for having me, first of all. And it's my honor to be here with you, great artist and great musician. And thank you, Mei, for asking me to join in this wonderful project. I really enjoy doing it a lot. So thank you. So quickly, let me explain what I did. I made my music without watching her video. And I asked her to send me keywords to describe her video. And also I asked her to send me original sound audio from their shooting. So those 2 are my, the resource for making this video. And it was just my, simple curiosity, what's going to be like. And it's going to be fun to, if it's much, it's good. If I miss, it's like almost like a live performance. So it's good. But it turns out like they are a great surprise, and I have wonderful discoveries in the process of making it. So I really enjoy doing this. The one of them is maybe I realized I found like importance to have the power of imagination, because I had to see that I don't see, like, and I have to try to visualize without seeing it, how she moved, what she was thinking from the words and everything. So actually I thought about Mei a lot when I was making, not that way, but I was actually imagining how she moved the face expression, a lot. And I also realized that maybe this is how the people communicate each other long before we have this worldwide web, the splitting out in the world. You have to really think hard and try to imagine how, what is be like in the outside of your, world in order to communicate. So it was kind of, nice discovery. And even now, we can, still can communicate and connect casually like this setting, which is wonderful. And we still need to have those, strong, imagination or sympathy or those kind of skill. That's I think the fundamental, basic human, the skill that we should keep, always, especially for the artist or musician or maybe everybody too. So technically, I make this piece very simple. Try not to overpower the music to the girls. So the keyword she gave me is this. In the woods, creepy, naked, barefoot fairy monster, cold air, green, dry leaves, fresh nature, brown and mysterious. So when I read this, I thought it's kind of dark and even a bit depressing. So I try to put some, a little bit the element that brighten up a little bit. Some hope or, sort of rescue hands, that kind of things. So hope it works. I don't know.
Yes.
I think that's...
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Masako, you haven't seen this video yet, right? This is gonna be the first time for her to watch, so please enjoy, everyone. Okay, thank you so much, Masako. Let's go. Thank you.
Check and for the final departure code for the flight 9W3501 all customers traveling on this flight are requested to board the aircraft immediately through gate number 4 on the ground floor. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you so much, Masako. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I love the beginning. It's like sounds of the city, and with the voice part before it goes to the piano part, I was drawn into the world under the ground, which is the video world to me. And yeah, I feel energy of nature from the combination between piano and sounds of dry leaves. It's so beautiful and very powerful. Yeah, and I am deeply impressed by your music. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'm so happy for this chemistry. Thank you so much. And so as Masako mentioned before, I asked the composers if you want to watch the video and then pick the music, or without watching and working with only keywords. And then 2 out of 15 composers, Masako and Ryan, prefer working with keywords. And when I put their music and the video together, I got a chill, and yeah, I got very excited. It's like a magic happened. And yeah, thank you for your wonderful imagination. It's so beautiful. And yeah, hopefully you liked it too. Okay, great. Thank you. Let's give Masako applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. So okay, let's go to next piece. It's called Painted Soldier, poetry and title by Sam Reichman. This is another cool piece. You will see. This is a poetry. Please go ahead, introduce yourself, Sam, and then talk about your piece a little bit.
Yeah. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, super duper. Yeah, so I'm Sam. I'm a poet and a visual artist in my studio space right now, so you can see the art I'm working on behind me. Yeah, so for this piece, Mei showed me the video, and the thing that was kind of challenging about it for me is that I live in New York, and there's not a lot of nature out here. So like all the imagery from my poems, almost all of them is very like urban. So, you know, short of just kind of shooting for contrast, I had to really kind of look around. And there was one poem that I was working on that had this image of a soldier in it. I guess I won't spoil where it happens. But anyways, there's an image of a soldier, and that kind of got me thinking. And there was one other poem that I had that is actually kind of about fall, leaves falling, or at least those are some of the kind of main images in the poem. So I had kind of a beginning point and an end point, and I was trying to think of the connection between them. And since I'm also a visual artist, a lot of my poetry is kind of speaks to visual art as much as vice versa. So I basically created an arrangement of 3 poems that kind of work with each other more by association and with the either images or themes between them, or images or themes in Mei's video. So there's kind of one poem that acts as a bridge from the nature imagery to more of the urban stuff. And basically the connection there is that it's kind of moving into the idea of visual arts and into this idea of kind of soldiers' war some of those tones and themes. Yeah, so I guess that's the process. And why don't we just watch the video?
Okay, great. Thank you, Sam. Okay, let's enjoy Sam's piece.
Necklace. Adrapa's cool fingers in late fall, watching leaves freeze, rustle, that sound unceasing, wind released, or is it relieved to reach and feel responded to, moved with, slow turn? Is it warm? That pressure made material, made a phenomena of response, wind against the ancient trees, delicate, rustling that belief in downward drift, lace made whole round your neck. Madam X's lesson. They say learning to draw is learning to see, but I don't agree. It's more learning to let go, learning what to leave behind. Thin black threads, for instance, or slowly closing doors, fading into light and shadow in the long corridor of memory. It's been years since I dreamt of wars, boiling sensation blowing white out the top of my skull, a hole where otherwise there's only the thin stroke of pain. Looking at my reflection in a painting on shattered mirror. Whether I asked you the meaning of the dream, or if it was a dream at all, whether when I say red, you think delicately falling leaves or wine dark skies stirring silent in your glass, whether dead means haze drifting coast to coast, or bodies glistening like emerald seeds below the darkening smoke. Whether you believe me or not when I say blue houses float like luminous ghosts. Night, that green ochre dream, turns you to a painted soldier in a war not your own.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. It's amazing, right? I love your reading. It's very calming to hear your voice. And yeah, like from your poetry, I remember when I was dancing in the woods, I feel the air around me, and then yeah, I felt the air around me, and then it's like yeah, it could be my necklace, and yeah, it's so beautiful that your poetry has so many images I can think. And but yeah, honestly, I don't understand 100% yet, because of the English, but I hope some can give me a lecture later, and but because of I cannot understand some words, I can listen like as a music, your poetry as a music, and it's so nice together with the video. And yeah, I'm looking forward to get lecture from Sam and discovering more connections. Yeah, it's so nice. I love listening your voice, and hopefully everyone enjoyed it too. Thank you for our collaboration, Sam. Let's give some applause. Thank you so much. Yay. Okay, so let's go to next piece. The title is Habitant, music and title by Ashur Rayis. Unfortunately, Ashur cannot be here with us today, but I got a video message from him, and yeah, after video message I will play Ashur's piece Habitant. Enjoy it, and go ahead, Ashur.
Hello, my name is Ashur Rayis. I wrote the music for Mei's piece Habitant. Sadly, I couldn't be there today with you all, but I decided to send you this message from cyberspace. I wrote this piece of music a couple of years ago using recorded samples from a guitar amplifier, making feedback, put it into the computer, into Ableton to add the drums and other recordings to it. Mei asked me also to talk about a conversation we had about this video about color correction. The first time I watched it, it was kind of muted colors, and I was thinking to myself, oh, this is about this forest spirit dweller, something supernatural. So I asked Mei if there was a way to like make it more vivid and kind of make it look a little bit more like the fantasy I felt like I was watching. So that is why this is going to look a little bit different than the other videos and what Mei's presenting. Thank you so much for watching. Hi Mei, sorry I can't be there. Please enjoy, and I hope to see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, Ashur. Even you are not here with us, thank you. Yeah, I love Ashur's music. I remember first he was gonna make something new music for this video, but as we talk about the piece, I mentioned, oh, this music is really going well with, and Ashur agreed. So he contributed this cool music, and I feel the naked creature in the video, it looks like she's in the middle of evolution with this music. She has a strong power inside of the body, and yeah, thank you so much for this powerful music, Ashur. And yeah, I am discovering that each music gives me different viewpoints. Like for example, for this piece, Ashur's Habitant, I was naked creature point of view, and then but for first piece, Masako's piece, I had a like scientist or adventurer point of view, and yeah, in some poetry, I was not in the video. It's like more I was watching the movie through the screen almost. It's for me it's very interesting experience. Maybe yeah, everyone has different viewpoints, and yeah, thank you so much for those cool experience to all of the composers. Okay, yeah, that's my discovery, and yeah, through this Naked Tree project. And yeah, let's go next piece. The title is Speak, music and title by Geoff Matters. Hi Jeff, can you introduce yourself and yeah, talk about your stuff, your piece?
Sure. My name is Geoff Matters. I'm a audio and video artist. And when Mei first reached out to me about providing a soundtrack for a dance piece, a video of dance work that she was making, I jumped at the chance to do it. I wasn't quite sure what it meant that there would be other people also making soundtracks for it. But I figured that somewhat maybe let me off the hook a little bit in terms of soundtracking it, and maybe gave me a little bit more latitude to kind of find my own approach for it. So in a lot of my own work, I have a kind of heavy-handed maybe approach or literal approach towards matching the audio and the video, particularly in terms of timing. And as I watched through the dance video, I had some ideas about how to structure the soundtrack to reflect the structure of the dance piece. But the first thing I did after that was I went back to my kind of archive of previous compositions and works in progress and started listening to them one by one, juxtaposed with the dance video. And what I found is that although a lot of the music was kind of written from a fairly neutral mindset, things that were just kind of simple, minimal electronic ambient compositions, when juxtaposed with the video, a lot of them ended up presenting as something that was spooky or creepy or mysterious. And I was going through and kind of taking notes on the compositions about what did and didn't work, thinking I was going to find a starting point that I would then go in and kind of recomposed to match the timing of the video. But I kind of resented the way that the music in the video were always pushing the mood in this kind of negative or dark direction. And so I decided that I wanted something that would be non-judgmental or even positive audio space for this video to exist in. And so I went back through my kind of collection of works in progress again, immediately skipping anything that gave me, that kind of imposed these negative attributions onto the video that made it spooky, or I was interested to hear that one of Mei's own keywords for it was creepy, because I felt like it didn't have to be creepy. It can just be a thing that is. And so as I was going through, I found something that kind of struck the tone I had decided to be stubborn and look for. And then the running time of that piece was almost a perfect match for the running time of the video, like within 2 seconds. And so I put those together and watched it, and it kind of struck the tone that I wanted. And I decided not to go in after having kind of struggled to find something that wouldn't impose these certain types of mood onto the work. I decided that I didn't want to go in and take a heavy-handed approach to arranging the music to exactly fit the video, because that would kind of, again, maybe push it in a direction that I didn't want to. And I wanted to just kind of create an environment for the video to be in, where you could maybe look at what was happening. Like maybe it is something that we don't usually see, or maybe there's something we don't understand, but that doesn't mean it has to be creepy or negative or spooky. It can just be something that exists in its own space and that we can observe it. And so that was kind of my thought process as I put this together.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Please enjoy Jeff's piece, Speak. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you. It's another very beautiful music, and your music is very meditative and peaceful, and gives me also like a relaxation. I feel like I was like floating in the air and watching them from above, and I felt like freedom and space around me. Yeah, it's so nice to have space to float in the during the watching the video. Yeah, thank you so much for the giving me another viewpoint. Yeah, let's give Jeff applause. Thank you so much for beautiful music. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the final piece of the event. Yay! Omen music and title by Masashi Nukata. Hi, Masashi-san. Can you?
Hi, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm Masashi Nukata. I live in Tokyo, Japan. I'm very excited to hear your music. This is a wonderful project. I'm composer and theater director. I usually compose minimal techno with my band. I play the synthesizer. Mei and I performed together in October of last year. She told me to compose freely, so I did. The title of the piece is Omen. In Japanese, it is called Yocho. When I saw this video, I could hear the sound of falling leaves and Mei moving her body. There was no sound, but I could feel the sound groove. This is a strong imagination. I live in Tokyo, where there is not much nature. I wanted to have access to the sound of falling leaves and moving that we couldn't hear. I composed this piece based on the feeling of something about to happen. I think I hear something. Gradually, it becomes a dance music, and the dance begins. Such is the music. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please enjoy Masashi's Omen. You will enjoy it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry if the video skipped. Sorry, but thank you so much for amazing music. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this music giving me goosebumps whole time almost. Yeah, when I received this music yesterday, I was super excited. I want to praise myself for asked him. Yeah, all of the sound in this track is so beautiful and amazing. I include the silent, and I've been listening many times now, and I get chills every time. Thank you so much for contribute this amazing piece, Nukata-san. Yeah, thank you. Yes, so that was the all tracks for Naked Tree project. Yeah, thank you. I really love them all. Each pieces gives us different viewpoints and different stories to one video. It's really amazing experience. Every pieces are my treasure, and I cannot say thank you enough to all of the artists who participated. Thank you so much. And finally, I introduced Mrs. Hara. Mrs. Took a video for me. Hi, Mrs. Can you say hello to everyone?
Hello, I'm Misuzu. I'm dancing with Mei almost 10 years, but this time I helped her filming, and it was really fun to play in the wood. Every time when we went to there, of course, we had different weather, like sunny, rainy, windy, and every time we saw the different beautiful nature that makes us playful and easy to find new ideas and try. So we had lots of material, and there is many favorite picture. So I was excited to how May editing video. And when May told me about this collaboration ideas, I was already excited about it. So these 3 days, I had very great time and enjoyed just being one of the audience. And I really thankful to be here with all of the artists, and I really what I want to say, yeah. And this event reminded me to we still have connect with all of the friend or great artists and work together, even we have still long, like big distance. So yeah, that makes my heart warm so much. So thank you very much for your beautiful work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you always. Dancing with me and yeah, doing this together. And yeah, let's have open conversation, not too long, maybe like 10 minutes max. If we want to talk. If we don't want to talk, it's fine. But if you have questions or any thought each other, maybe we can talk. Do you have something to say? Anyone? No questions? No comments?
Sure. I just thought it was really interesting to see how, so, kind of like Geoff was talking about, the video didn't have to be creepy necessarily, or kind of haunted in the way that maybe the original audio and visuals looked. And it was just really, it's interesting to hear how Mei saw it after the changes with each video, and also just to see what everybody did with it. It was pretty interesting.
Thank you for your comment, Sam. No more comments. What I wanna say? I have so many things to say, I guess, but
Yeah, I'd like to hear maybe after we all have gone through and discussed how we approached it, and you discussed your response to our approaches. Now I want to know, like, what is the answer? Like, what did you have in mind when you made the piece?
Oh.
Since I think we had, some of us got keywords from you from which we could kind of derive it, but most of us were just going from what we saw in the video.
Yeah, I thought I asked everyone if you wanna watch the video or without watching, but I'm not sure. Maybe some I asked some, maybe I didn't ask it. All of you. But yeah, I was the first idea. Yeah. For the composer, for the sound artist, I was just curious, like what kind of music you will have in your brain. Just like watching the video, it could be anything. To me, it can be anything, and then I think I was sure it's all cool. But I just curious, like, because each of the artists has like different inspiration or like taste. So I just wanted to know, or like I just curious. So I asked. I don't have any answer, or like
did you have
desire or something like that.
Did you have a meaning in mind when you were dancing?
Not so much. I was making this video more like using like a image or like view, like design of the video, not so much the meaning or like emotion. It's more like composition in the frame, almost like a. And then, but as I'm making it, there is a more like story with it. So I'm start to like having more stories. But beginning, I was just like design the space, design the frame, and but yeah, by the end I kind of have own story.
Was the story something that came about you said it came about kind of during the editing process.
Mm-hmm.
Was that after filming everything, or did you then, as you discovered the story during the editing process, did that push you to go back out and do more shoots to explore the story ideas that you discovered while editing?
Yeah, that one. As I editing, I'm like, oh, maybe I wanna this kind of material. So I and Mrs. went back to the spot like maybe 4 or 5 times, and yeah, because as I'm editing, like after I come back to home, and I'm like, oh, I want to that kind of picture, or yeah, maybe I want a more movement, or I want a more like little me, or I want to really like close up. So yeah, as I'm making, like going back to the woods and collecting the material. As I make. Thank you for asking. Okay, maybe last thoughts or last comments, or if you have, I think we can finish.
Okay, I just quickly, I really enjoy listening to all of them. I was trying to ask you, all of you, what is the first step, when you compose. But I think that each one of you already have told in a introduction. So, but I want to know more. Maybe I have so many questions on all of you, so I'm gonna reach out after this. But thank you so much for all your great work. I really enjoy. This, as you told, this is my first day to actually watch your video, and there are so many stories and so many sounds in there. It's a wonderful project, and so I think we should give a big applause to Mei. Maybe,
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and comments. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Naked Tree project with me these 3 days. Yeah. I'd like to say thank you to every artist again. Yeah. So from the first day, thank you Muriel, thank you Shamal, thank you Mache, thank you Ai, thank you Omar, thank you Takuya, thank you Kate, thank you Hideki, thank you, thank you Ryan, thank you Emmanuel, thank you Masako, thank you Sam, thank you Ashur, thank you Geoff, thank you Masashi, and thank you Misuzu. Yeah, I hope I can do this kind of cool and fun experiment and develop more the ideas from here. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. That's the end. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.